in last video, the puberty, its definition. We have discussed the clinical feature, the thelarchy, the pubarchy, the peak height velocity, and the menarche. These are the changes of puberty. We have discussed it already. Today we will discuss the latter part. In last video, we have also discussed the changes of puberty during in male, and what are the stages we have discussed. So today we will discuss the hormonal changes. What are the hormonal changes occur during the puberty? So before the onset of puberty in early age, the level of gonadal steroid and gonadotrophins are low due to the negative feedback effect of estrogen on the hypothalamic pituitary axis. Means gonadostat. As the pituitary puberty approaches, the negative feedback effect of estrogen is gradually lost. And the hypothalamo-pituitary axis, that is the release of GnRH, and which causes increased secretion of FSH-LH, and that in turn causes secretion of estradiol. All these become active. Initially there is pulsatile release of gonadotrophin, but gradually it becomes cyclic. There is also some role of thyroid hormone in regulation of puberty. There is role of adrenal gland, that is adrenarche. Adrenal gland increases synthesis of sex steroid, androstenedione, DHA, DHAs, all these hormone, which increases to attain, which causes attain puberty. Then there is increase amplitude and frequency of GnRH release from the hypothalamus, which in turn increases the FSH and LH hormone secretion. FSH LH causes acts on the ovary and causes development of ovarian follicle. In turns, there is increase in estrogen synthesis. Gonadal estrogen, it is responsible for development of uterus, vagina, breast, the genital organs. So these are the hormones. Hormone have important role. The hormonal changes in development of puberty. You can see here. It is the puberty and the reproductive system are controlled by the hormones of hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, HPG axis. The hypothalamus releases gonadotrophin releasing hormone, that is GnRH, in a pulsatile manner, which stimulate the release of follicle stimulating hormone, that is FSH, and luteinizing hormone, that is LH, from the anterior pituitary. We have discussed these axes in past video. We have already discussed it, these axes. The FSH and LH act on gonads to stimulate the synthesis and release of sex steroid, estrogen and progesterone, and in male testosterone, and support the gametogenesis. These sex steroids exert many effects on the reproductive system and feedback negative on hypothalamus and pituitary gland to stimulate to ensure the circulating level remain stable. During childhood, the FSH and LH in body are low. This is thought to be the slow cycling of GnRH pulse generator in the hypothalamus. Just before the onset of puberty, it can be seen that there is rise in pulsatile release of FSH and LH from the pituitary. The rise in FSH stimulate increase in estrogen synthesis and oogenesis in female, and onset of sperm production, the testosterone, due to the effect of testosterone, sperm production increases in male. There is the rise in LH stimulate the production of progesterone in female and increases testosterone in production in male. As a result of these hormonal changes, the physical changes occurs, which is associated with puberty begins to develop. Now we will discuss sometime puberty. The pubertal sign started before the age defined age, that is called the precocious puberty. That is called the precocious puberty. So what is precocious puberty? How will we define it? A girl who exhibits secondary sexual character before the age of 8 or menstruate before the age of 10 is called to have precocious puberty. The symptoms of precocious puberty are similar to the signs and symptoms of normal pregnancy, but they manifest earlier. All the signs or symptoms comes earlier, before the age of 8 in girl and before the age of 9 in boys. So precocious puberty, if it comes earlier, is called precocious puberty, and the age is defined, but it can be of two types, isosexual or heterosexual. The first one is isosexual. In isosexual, here the features are due to excess production of estrogen, but in heterosexual, the features are due to excess production of androgen. Androgen the source of androgen may be the ovary, or may be adrenal gland, any adrenal neoplasm or tumor. So it is of two types. Now precocious puberty you have understood. Now come to its what are the causes of precocious puberty. Come to the etiology of precocious puberty. The first one is constitutional. It is very common cause of precocious puberty in foreign countries. It is nowadays normal to have precocious puberty. All is due to the living habits, the fooding habits, and the environmental changes. So it is due to the premature activation of hypothalamo-pituitary ovarian axis. There is secretion of gonadotropin and gonadal steroid due to the premature release of GnRH. Then it can be due to some intracranial lesion, like in meningitis, in encephalitis, craniopharyngioma, neurofibroma, or any other tumor of pineal gland or hypothalamic gland, any intracranial lesion. Then adrenal tumor, it can be the cause of precocious puberty, or any adrenal hyperplasia. Ovarian tumor, it can be a granulosa cell tumor or theca cell tumor or leading cell tumor. In ovarian tumor, one syndrome is called McCune-Albright syndrome. McCune-Albright syndrome, it is characterized by sexual precocity, multiple cystic bone lesion, endocrinopathy, and Kafi or lat spot on skin. Sexual precocity is due to the early excessive estrogen production from the ovary. Then it can happen in liver tumor like hepatomegaly. blastoma. But the most common cause is the constitutional. The other cause is rare cause or occasional cause. Most common cause is the constitutional. Now, if there is precocious puberty, there is also, you can apply your common sense. There can be a delayed puberty. So, what is delayed puberty? How will we define it? Delayed puberty. Puberty is said to be delayed when the breast tissue and or pubic hair have not developed by the age of 13 or 14 years, or menarche appears at late as 16 years. It is called to have delayed puberty. Delayed puberty is characterized by the lack of onset of puberty, its signs and symptoms, within the normal range of age. 10 to 14 years, 11 to 14 years in case of female, I have told you, and 12 to 16 year in case of male, I have told you the range. So, what are the causes of delayed puberty? Now I have written here gonadal dysgenesis, but the most common cause is constitutional. Here also the common cause is constitutional. So the ovarian failure can be the cause of delayed puberty. Kallmann syndrome, it is a hypogonadotrophic hypogonadism. Kallmann syndrome, any chronic illness or malnutrition is also cause of delayed puberty. Constitutional delay, it is the common cause. Mullerian agenesis, imperforate hymen. So these are the causes of precocious delayed puberty. It's all about the puberty we have discussed. Go through the topic thoroughly and read it thoroughly. If any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you. One thing I want to tell you that all the topic we have discussed are very important for the exams and for your viva also, viva and theory for both things. They are very important, especially the especially the reproductive system as a whole is very important for the exam. What we have already discussed, please go through the topic and read it properly. The ovarian cycle, the hormonal regulation we have discussed, and the reproductive organs, and today we have discussed puberty. It is also important. So go through the topics and go from read from any standard book, and if there is any doubt, you are free to ask me. Thank you.